as well as the GTA Trilogy that is being reported all over the place. Let's kick things off with GTA. All right, so with this trilogy, this does kind of line up with the report, with the Take-Two report that we talked about last week or the week before, I don't remember, where they had a bunch of like remasters or remakes or port-ups in their pipeline for the next year or so. This falls into that category there. This trilogy, of course, will be the PlayStation 2 era games of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. It's projected with an October-November release. It will be released on PC, PS4, and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, the Switch, mobile, and Stadia. All three remasters will use Unreal Engine with a mix of old and new visuals. The PC and mobile ports could potentially slip to 2022. Rockstar Dundee is leading the project, which is why Rockstar Dundee has gotten very small projects over the past like year or two. I believe Rockstar Dundee, I don't remember the name of the original company that they were, but I want to say they've done Crackdown. I could be wrong. Whenever they were their original studio, I could be wrong on that. This I thought was kind of interesting. Apparently this will be digital only. I thought that was kind of interesting, but whatever. And then a little extra tidbit here. This is more of a rumor mill, take it with a grain of salt situation here, is the report is that there could be a remaster of Red Dead Redemption 1, but that port will be very heavily dependent on the performance of the GTA trilogy, which I can get. You know, Rockstar and Take-Two basically wants to see if it's worth their time to bring up these older games, you know what I mean, and if the sales are going to perform well.
I mean, I'm going to be curious about it because all those games came out almost a decade ago now, easily.
More than that.
Yeah.
Remember, we're in 2021 now.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird to think about that.
It's probably been 2 decades. So
yeah.
Those were all super heavy polygon characters and whatnot. So the fact that they say old and new graphics, I'm just thinking, what the heck are those games going to look like if they look something like GTA 5, since they're using Unreal Engine, so it's not going to be anywhere near those polygons.
Yeah.
They're going to have to try really hard to make them look like polygons.
True.
So, I mean, those are probably going to just feel like entirely new games, honestly, just with how long it's been since they were released.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, these are some of the most, like, treasured games for GTA fans, especially San Andreas, of course. And, you know, for me personally, I have very hard fallen out of GTA. You know, to give you an example of how hard. So, you know, if you guys happen to watch episode 50, when we got over to, I'll go ahead and, you know, this is an obvious one that would be on the list. Elder Scrolls on that list. Zach has really never played Skyrim. Zach's level of never playing Skyrim is me with GTA 5. I've played maybe 2 hours of GTA 5 in the last almost 10 years that this game has been out. So I have very much fallen out of GTA, but even though that's said, I plan to pick this up because San Andreas is just a lot of dumb fun. Vice City's fun too. GTA 3 is fun, but San Andreas is just like peak, man. That's some good shit. So I plan to pick this up, especially because I want to see this sell well, because I would love for that Red Dead Redemption 1 remake, that would be, or remaster, however, whatever it's going to be, remaster. I would love to see that happen. Absolutely love that. That'd be super cool. You know, is this something that you plan to pick up?
I mean, I might look at it. I don't know if I'd definitely pick it up. I'm not a big GTA fan anymore either.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to play back then. I played a tons of 3 and played Vice City.
Right.
Miss San Andreas, but
oh, did you?
Yeah.
I definitely say you should pick this up then. San Andreas is definitely a lot of fun. I kind of just fell out of it after 4. I loved 4. 4 was fantastic. I loved Nico as a character. But 4 is where I finally fell out. But yeah, if you haven't played San Andreas, I'd definitely say pick this up. But I mean, I hope to see this sell well. And I think it will. I really do. Because, you know, GTA, as we've seen with GTA 5 sales, man, selling over 150 million copies within the last, you know, 8 to 10 years that it's been out, there's going to be a lot of new fans that have only played GTA 5 or have only played 4 and 5 that are going to pick this up. And there's going to be a lot of older fans that's played these that are going to pick these up for nostalgia.
I'm curious now because since all of those games are 2 generations old, that are they still going to have all their cheat codes available? Because those came out very heavily during the cheat code era.
They did, and I'm gonna really hope they do. Cause I want to like get into San Andreas, get my jetpack, and start flying around. So I'm gonna hope they do. That's gonna be ideal.
Because I just thought about it, because that's sort of something that has disappeared ever since the 360 and PS3 area. PS2 and Xbox were sort of the last times where cheat codes were really a thing. I mean, I sort of missed that era, but it was very much a thing of at the time. Mm-hmm. I don't really think people would enjoy it too much now.
Right.
But I think cheat codes are mostly just changed to special modes.
Right. Who remembers Brady Games cheat code books? Right here, man. Good times. Like they would come out with one every year, whatever. It's like, Brady Games secret cheat codes 2003, 2004. You know what, dude? If I went over the house I was raised in, whatever. If I went over there and I dug through some boxes, I guarantee you I could probably find some cheat code books.
I got 2007 through 2011 off in a shelf.
Nice. Yeah, throwback there. Hopefully, I unlocked someone's core memory here today with those books. But no, I would love. Hopefully, those remain in the game. One random tidbit that I am wondering, and I would imagine it may get taken out. I wonder if they'll keep the multiplayer mode in San Andreas, because there was a multiplayer mode. You went to one certain area in the map and you would be able to initiate it. I wonder if that'll get dropped, kind of like we saw with Mass Effect 3. That getting dropped. I wonder if it will get dropped to remain in the game.
Don't know. Couldn't say. I mean, I could see them taking it out, but
I would probably say they would be. But if they didn't, that'd be a lot of fun. That'd be a lot of fun. That was fun playing multiplayer on that game. But I mean, it is cool to see this trilogy. More than likely coming on the way from everything that we're seeing. This is like a long time asked trilogy that a lot of people have wanted, and I do expect it to sell well. I really do. I would be shocked if it didn't sell well. I really would. So hopefully that does set up for a Red Dead Redemption 1 remake or remaster here in the future. So, I mean, I don't know. If you guys have never played 3 Vice City or San Andreas, I definitely recommend checking it out. It is cool to see this coming over to Switch. That is cool.
Yeah, no, that's definitely interesting. I mean, Switch has slowly been gaining its catalog, so it's good seeing this stuff is actually now being considered with Switch. So, sort of nice for Switch players going forward, because you can sort of assume that most AAA games actually have a pretty good chance to go over to Switch now. And everything. Yeah,
they do. And, one thing that people have always kind of wanted is they've wanted GTA 5 over on the Switch. And from what I've kind of gathered on that is the big holdup has always been GTA Online has been the holdup. Because let's be real. Let's be fucking real. GTA 5, the story, the single player experience, that would go over to Switch fucking fine.
Yeah,
let's look at The Witcher, let's look at Skyrim. Like, it would be fine over there. But apparently the holdup has been GTA Online, and Rockstar hasn't wanted to separate the two.
Yeah.
Well, coming into this new generation of gaming with the PS5 and Xbox Series, if I remember correctly, they are starting to separate it, where GTA Online is going to be its standalone thing, going over into this new generation. So with them making that change after this trilogy comes out, maybe you might see GTA 5 come to Switch sometime next year. We'll see. Or hell, maybe next month if we do get a direct, maybe you see GTA 5 announced.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? I don't know.